Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the most intimidating specimens in the division.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
And that's the opening bell, round one. Nice counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Good counter punching. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That left scores. That punch lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed. Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Many of the people in the division hit like them. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drums because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So that left lands. Nice punch. Oh, what a punch! He got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. Big Daddy in trouble.
Oh, I heard that.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Counter left. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful. Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counter scores. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Some nice exchanges from both men in this. And Bowe is dazed. Is he out on his feet here? How is this fight still continuing? Good left hand. Nice counter punch. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one lands.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play calm.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Perfect counter shot. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in the first minute. That's it. Please, just get your breath back. Give you any jab and then let the steps go.
On to the sixth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nope. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And Big Daddy goes down. They'll make it up, and this fight continues. Another scoring shot there.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Good counter right hand again. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Here's a scoring blow. Lands with the right counter. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They score again with the left hand.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait till all out. Every time you see him.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Neither man really defending themselves. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's a right hand. That's a scoring left hand. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Change your angles. I love that. I love that. That shot's great.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change?
Whoa, Bowe took that, and he didn't take it well at all. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. That punch scores.
There's a lot.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. And what a rarity. Big Daddy Bowe is down. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And Bowe is dazed. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.